Hello, it's Mark from Cars and Cameras, and today we're going to take a look at a cage for your Sony ZV-E10. And I picked out this particular cage here because it has a nice little extra grip on the side where the camera grip is kind of small. And so we're going to go ahead and get this thing installed and see how it works with the ZV-E10 and see how it all works out. But it looks like this thing is pretty well made. So let's go ahead and get it on here and see how it works. So far from looking at it, it actually seems to work out pretty well. I do like it. It does fit the camera very good. The fit and finish is great. And let's check out that grip. It's got kind of a rubberized grip that extends the grip on the camera, maybe about another half of an inch. And I would say that's about what it needs. Now the camera feels just about right, especially with the kit lens. I think it's going to work out pretty good. And I'm going to go ahead and check over and make sure that I can access everything. It looks like the flip out screen is accessible. It's not blocking anything. Looks like all the buttons are accessible. Sometimes when you put them on, you need to block things. So this one looks like so far, I'm able to get to the zoom controls. Now let's check out the battery, because a lot of times it blocks the battery. So let's see how that works. And yes, I can get the battery out of there, no problem. It's not blocking anything. The door is moving completely open. All right. So I think the next step is to go ahead and throw this on a gimbal. That was the main reason why I wanted to put this on. I wanted some more mounting points so I could get a little bit better of a balance on the gimbal. So here I got it on there, and yes, it went on just like I thought it would, no problem. See, that's the great thing about when you put a cage on your camera. It allows you to, you got a lot of mounting points, especially on the bottom there of the cage. They call those quarter 20s, the ones that will fit a tripod socket or a gimbal. And this one seems to work out really well. So you can see here, it's actually added just a little bit of extra weight. And it makes it it's a little bit more of a solid connection, because before, when you have the smooth body of the camera and you're mounting it on there, all you have is that little bit of rubber from the gimbal holding your camera. And a lot of times, if the camera got slightly bumped, it would move a little bit off and the balance would be off, but it's going to be a lot more solid when you have it in a cage. Now, the other thing I was concerned with is adding that little bit of extra weight, but it actually doesn't bother it whatsoever. This gimbal, the Crane M2, it does allow you to set the motors to low, medium, and high. And I have the motor set to medium, and it's working great. So I think all in all, that's no problem at all. I also wanted to test out and see how it works with a wireless microphone. So I got my Rode Wireless Go 2 attached to the top of the cage. On the left-hand side on the top of the cage, there is a cold shoe mount, and I have it attached to that, and it seems to grip on there perfectly. So I'm able to plug in to the microphone jack, and that is not obstructed at all. So that works good. Let's take a look at how getting your SD card out. Now, on this camera, it's at the bottom where the battery compartment is, and I got to be able to push it in there, and it's a little trickier with the cage on, but you are able to remove it. It's just a little bit, you just have to kind of get your fingers in there and pinch it, and it's okay to take it out. But that's about the only downside I would say. It's just a little bit harder to take that card out. So there it is, a cage on the Sony ZV-E10. It works really well. Guys, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful day.